Welcome to episode number 29 of its Over the Show 20 Postseason series, and today we're doing game 3 of the NLCS between the Dodgers and the Cubs. Game 3, 4, and 5, which will be in Chicago as real baseballs. I'm excited for real baseball. It starts Thursday, but there's this preseason games. There's been even the MLB TV still. They're the team Tigers had one at 11 a.m. I watched basically almost the whole time. And the Twins, they're probably they only do 7 innings. It's probably in the 5th inning right now. That started at 2 for you guys. And I'm actually broadcasting the Astros at Royals preseason game tomorrow. So yeah, but all the videos will say the same. There should be time, because I should be able to film the next episode of this series before that. So nothing will change with the schedule. So because I do have time to do that, and either way, I was on a broadcast obviously the open night game Thursday. You do that national, but maybe the Sunday game, but definitely the first one, and obviously definitely the Twins game at 7:10 p.m. Central Time. Twins at White Sox Friday, so I'm excited for that. First, before that happens, after orthodontist on Wednesday, so that's not fun. So yeah, it's Clayton Kershaw versus Yu Darvish. As you can see, the Red Sox have taken a commanding 3-1 series lead in the ALCS. As you can see, they won 3-2. He went down 2-0, and this previous game, I'm not sure. I think it was, yeah, it was 1-0 Red Sox, and it was 2-1 Indians, and it was 2-0 lead. But here they did, and then game 2, they won 4-1, and then obviously game 1, they won 3-0. So game 1, they won 3-0. Game 2, they won 4. Game 1, the Indians won 3-0. Game 2, the Red Sox won 4-1. And game 3, the Red Sox won 3-2 in 12 minutes, and then game 4, the Red Sox won 3-2. So in this series, the Cubs won 5-3 into a Contreras solo home run, and they got another run in the 9th. And then, obviously, the first game, the Dodgers won 5-4 in 10 innings. Now the Cubs committed 4 errors in the game. In the series, it's 4-3 in errors. Cubs had 4 errors all in game 1. 4 errors for the Cubs in the series, 3 errors for the Dodgers in the series. Cubs had 4 errors in game 1, none in game 2. Dodgers had 1 error in game 1 and 1 error in game 1 and 2 errors in game 2. And the Dodgers had more hits than the Cubs, but they got the win, so. Now it's Kershaw versus Darvish, 8:05 Eastern, because obviously it's Chicago, for game 3, 4, and 5, which will happen, because it's tied 1 day piece after 2 days. So here we go. And I just played game 4 of the LCS just right before I started the film. Here we go. Cubs of the gold controller, and the Dodgers of the blue controller. I might use maybe the camera controller or something, maybe tomorrow, or for a World Series maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, the Cubs are the blue controller, and the Dodgers are the blue controller. And that's Chris Taylor for the Dodgers and Jason Hayward for the Cubs. And I'm gonna go with, it says alternate road, I'll switch to the road. So road uniforms for the Dodgers, home uniforms for the Cubs. In the field, the second oldest park. The second oldest ballpark in majors. First oldest ballpark, which I just played at. It'd be fun if it was at Red Sox and Cubs, and basically you'll be playing at the 2 oldest ballparks in the MLB. The second oldest ballpark in the majors. And I believe the third is Anaheim. Actually, let's check that out. I think it's Anaheim. It's Dodger Stadium, yeah. Actually, that's not Anaheim, because I think Angel Stadium's the 4th, because the other stadium is 62. Yeah, I think the 3rd oldest stadium is Dodger Stadium, the 4th is Angel Stadium. And then obviously it's America Park and Houston opened back in 2000. Yeah, and then 4. Yeah, so I think the top 4 is Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, and Angel Stadium. Holds 41,649, opened in 1914. Presentation of broadcast theme style. MLB Network, quick counts on, and then the cloud cover was partly cloudy, but I changed it to clear skies. Here we go. Righty versus lefty, 92 versus 80. So now no record for Kershaw, 2.57 ERA, no record for Darvish, 6 ERA. And they had a day off, so let's say. And lefty, I said, let's see, Schwarber's good with lefties, Rizzo's good with lefties, Hayward's good with lefties. Tipnis, well, he hasn't played in forever because this is the third straight inning. They have Price, number 4, Wood, number 5, Kershaw, number 1. Who's number... Wait, hold on. I want to see. Who do they have? Kershaw, Buehler. Yeah, they have 4 lefties in their rotation. So, for Tipnis, he's not playing game 4 because it's a righty. But I mean, they have Kershaw, Buehler, Arias, Price, and Wood. Yeah. So, and then, I mean, that's a good lineup there because really, I'm sorry, I did like I mean, Seuss hasn't started yet. He wants 4 at bats. I don't really want to take out Hayward. I just had to take out Happ. If he's the right fielder, but also play center. No, I'm not doing no changes. And he'll probably time pinch hitter eventually. Obviously, that pinch hit home. Go ahead, 2-run homer in the top 11 of the game. 2 of the NLDS, which obviously you guys see. And then here, heavy lineup, but it's not like a lefty or anything, so. Austin Barr, I think everyone has a hit. And I think everyone on the Cubs have a hit besides the Scalzo. Yeah. But, you know, I did it at some point if Kershaw's gone, or I might just put him in as a pinch hitter. So, yeah, that's all I know. I did Hernandez is 1 point higher, but he'll play when he's a lefty, which I believe. I want to see. The next game he'll play because it's a lefty. So, yeah. They have obviously Hendricks, Darvish, Lester, Quintana, and Chadwick. So they have the Dodgers have 4 lefties and 1 righty, and the Cubs have 3 righties and 2 lefties. So yeah, on the play-by-play on Sports Channel, the announcers are not turned down like they were in my last episode of the Nationals franchise, which went up earlier today. The announcers will be like they normally are for all the other videos, besides the one I went up earlier. And it's because my dad doesn't really like. He said it would be fine if I just broadcast and didn't have the real announcers, but because he didn't nap in the other room, I don't leave him up. But if he's running the bite, I'm most likely gonna turn him down. But if he's not running the bite, I don't leave him where they are, where they were for all the other broadcasts. Besides the one I did in my Nationals franchise, besides the day I broadcast in my Nationals franchise, which should have went up earlier today. Here we go. We are here at Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois for Game 3 of the 2020 NLCS between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi there, Vinny J from Studio 42, aka the Man Tape. Holding our exclusive postseason coverage here on MLB Network. This could be a huge game because, I mean, the winner of it will get a 2-1 series lead. You can see the Dodgers won 5-4 in 10 innings in Game 1, and the Cubs won 5-3 in Game 2. I mean, the Cubs won't go to the World Series if they do win Game 3, 4, and 5, and Game 3, 4, and 5 are at home, which is Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lions the first pitch coming up next. Tipnis, he's not playing in this game. Muncy in the middle. Bellinger is right. I'm not sure who's on the left. The Irish once on the postseason, no record, 6 ERA, 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 1.50 ERA, no walks, no strikeouts. My dog's out, but clipped at the end of 2 minutes, so I think my dad said I had to do that. But yeah, cutter, 14 fastball, slider, 2-seam fastball, and 12-6 curve. Really down. 3-2 count. That was hit on the nose. Perfect right to Baez, though. 1 down to lay out the ball in. 2 seconds! Inside lineup for Los Angeles Dodgers. MLB batsmen, Muncy, Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, Trot Peterson, Corey Seager, Will Smith, Davin Lux, and the starting pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 257 average last year for the Dodgers, 5th in the NL. Here's Muncy. That's a ground ball. That ball is horrible. Bryant throw to Rizzo is way too late. Scores vision is a base hit, and I probably have to do the dodge right now. So I actually it's clipped at the end of the minute, but I'm probably on it. You know, I probably can't wait a minute. So yeah, then continue right about now. Just let my dodge out. It's about 5 minutes later. But well, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes later. Probably actually, I'm gonna put this 5 minutes later. So here comes Justin Turner. On count. Foul ball. Nearly down. 1-2 count. That's a fly ball. That ball is hit well to right towards center field. And it's caught by Hayward in right center field. 2 down. I'm probably going to do Game 5 of the LCS tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Tonight after dinner for me. Oh, see, that's off camera. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's it. Ramos shouldn't unit. Bryant throws it to Bodie for the 4th inning's over. 1 hit and 1 left for the Dodgers. Cubs coming to bat. No score here in Game 3. Clayton Kershaw 1 start in the postseason, no record, 2.57 ERA, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 0.71 whip, no walks, no strikeouts. I'm not sure which. And then it was Game 1. Yeah, it was Game 1 of the NL against the Rockies, which went 4-2 into Cody Bellinger 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th, so he had no decision. 1 on count, he's only went 7 innings. That's going to be a foul ball. 14 fastball, slider, 12-6 curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. So both pitchers have 5 pitches, 1-2 count. It's not a foul ball. I said that both pitchers had 5 pitches in last last episode. Went up earlier today in my Nationals franchise. I remember saying that line. It was in my Nationals franchise. 1-2 count. That's it. Round 1. Ball is. He punches it against the shift and no chance for a 9-3, and he gets in that throwing to Kershaw. And here comes Rizzo. Well, 3-1 hitters count. That's it, ground ball. That could be 2. And Turner got past Turner, and Rizzo beats it out. I don't know what happened there. And then I was saying I was on a base hit, but not past Turner, and then Cedar. No, the first wasn't in time. 2-2 count. That's a ground ball. That ball's off of Muncy. Fair ball as he touched in fair territory. Got him at first. A bizarre play, 1 away. That kind of rhymes. And here's the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Javier Baez, Kyle Schwarber, Wilson Contreras, Jason Hayward, Ian Happ, David Bodie, and the starting pitcher Yu Darvish. 1,378 hits last year for the Cubs, 8th in the NL. That's what it said in Game 2, so I was right about the 8th in the NL. Here comes Kyle Schwarber, 444 average, first on the Cubs for average. 2-1 count. That's a fly ball. Oh, no, I was gonna let him to bat because I accidentally did that. I meant to I didn't know. I thought there was only Then there was 2 outs, and then that why are they not running? So no sad five. Sorry about that, Judge fans. Okay, there's a 1 on town. That's a foul ball. Well, I knew there was 2 runs on nobody out, so I don't know why. But there was only 1 out or 2 outs. 1, 2 down. That's a ground ball. That ball is fair, or past the diamond. Or not fair, but past the diamond. Past the diamond, lots, and it's 1-0 Cubs. So there's the run that robbed RBI from Schwarber. That was past the diamond, lots. And that's 3-1 hitters count. The out could have been ball 4. Depends who the home plate umpire was, if he was going to call that ball or strike. 3-2 down. That's a ground ball. That is past Kershaw in the center field. And it's 2-0 Cubs. Winner. Why was the runner not running? So it's not 2-0 Cubs. I don't know why it does that. They end up 1 and game 3 of score. The Cubs 1, the Dodgers 0. I don't know why. The runner didn't run at either base. I'm not sure why it happened. He should automatically run. I don't know why that run. That's a ground ball. A Bodie. Go to first. 1 down. Here's the defense for the Chicago Cubs. Hal Schwarber, Ian Happ, Jr. in the outfield, Anthony Rizzo, who earned a Gold Glove last year, David Bodie, Javier Baez, Chris Bryant in the infield, and Wilson Ventura on the plane, obviously Yu Darvish on the mound. And down. At the liner, caught by Bryant! 2 down. There's the postseason bread. As you can see, the ALCS, the Red Sox have a command 3-1 series lead. And this series, the NLCS is tied at 1 apiece. 1 on down. That's a ground ball to Bodie. Throw to first, and an over. 1-2-3 to the Dodgers. Middle 2 scores. The Cubs 1, and the Dodgers 0. One on count now. Ian Happ. 1 on count, and that is in there 1-2. And here the umpire signed for game 3 of the 2020 NLCS. Going to play as Dale Parker. Dale Parker. So you'll know in the first 2 innings where Dale Parker's going to be. And here the umpire signed for game 3 of the 2020 NLCS. Going to play Dale Parker at first base, Matthew Ross, center base, Dave Lawrence, and at third base, Ricky Holiday. It's this crew! It's this crew! They're doing their first game! They're doing their first game! The only crew that hasn't done a game or a series is Mike Fillmore, R.C. Bound, Jerry Hillside, and Kenny Jansen. Hopefully they do. That's game 4 of the series, game 5 of the LCS, or the World Series. I don't know. 1 to down. And that's not a foul ball. The Spurs actually. Well, I think I had the Mike Fillmore crew in like franchise, but in postseason they haven't done a game or a series in the postseason. 1 to down. Not a foul ball. Sorry about the mishap. I'm not sure why the runners. I mean, I accidentally sent the runners, and I should have sent them back with 1 out and scores by a ball. But I'm not sure why they didn't run on the single out the middle. I'm not sure. I accidentally, but I said round ball. That ball is off of Muncy. Flipped the Kershaw cover and 1 down. And here's the defense for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Josh Pearson, Cody Bellinger, who won a Gold Glove last year. Mookie Betts, who won a Gold Glove in the American League last year, obviously went over the Dodgers via trade. Also, David Price, David Price, and also, so that's the outfield. Max Muncy, Gavin Lutz, Corey Seager, Justin here in the infield, and Will Smith the other play, obviously Clayton Kershaw on the mound. 3-2 count. Here's David Bodie. After round 1 of Muncy, sets on the bat himself, score at Sprinter, assisted ground ball, 2 down. Here's on the pitcher, Darvish. At the ground ball to Muncy, Throw to Kershaw, and he sets him to bat himself. Score at 3-1 ground out, and then it's over. Woodford 2 in game 3 to scores. The Cubs 1, the Dodgers 0. There's Gavin Lux. 1 on down. That's a ground ball, and that will be foul. 1-2 down. That's a fly ball. And that ball will be caught by Happ in center field, or left center field. 1 down. Here comes Clayton Kershaw. 1 down. That's a ground ball. It's past the diamond. Brian right the Brian's gotta hurry. Got him. 2 down. And the Moody Bats over on the round out in the first. 2 on down. That's a line drive. That just misses center base umpire Dave Lawrence, and the tying runs on base for the Dodgers. Here we go. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. Shenyan, and Baez flips it to Bodie for the force at center base, and then it's over. Middle of 2 to score. The Cubs 1, the Dodgers 0. And if you want to, I mean, I should have let them score. I should have done that. Maybe I should let them score, because technically it should be 2-0. And well, because I thought there's 2 runs at first base, and I was on the runner at center, runner at first, center runner at first. I was at first when the batter was up center, but I forgot the runner at third. If I hit L1, they were both doing it, so that's why. So sorry about that. 1-2 down. It shouldn't have cost you. It's a fly ball. That ball is crushed. That ball is not coming back. That ball is gone. Chris Bryant with a solo homer to left center field. His first of the series and his first homer of the series and first homer of the postseason. And the Cubs lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. And I did not purposely do that to make him hit a home run. I did that kind of suspicious. I just said I should let him score. I didn't let him score. That just happened. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna hit it that well. I mean, my goodness. Wait. Well, I thought that usually they have something when he comes home or something. I'm not sure. I purposely do that, but also it should be 3-0, but 2-0 at least. Right homer to left center field, but they said center field 403 feet, and you're not on the exit velocity, but. Chris Bryant with a solo homer to the left center field. His first home run of the series and first home run of the postseason. 403 feet. The 14 fastball. And here we go. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. I was a 2-team fastball, and so I didn't purposely throw that ball where I did, so Bryant could hit a home run. That's a ground ball. It gets the ship right to Turner. Throw that 5-3 down. Although it is 6-3 down. Either way, there's 1 down. Here's Baez, the cover athlete at MLB the shirt 20, which I'm playing right now. 2 on down. Foul ball. Here we go. 2 down. That's foul ball. 2 down. That's a ground ball. Here we go, 2-2 count. That's the ground ball, and sets in the bat himself. Strike out 3 inches the ground ball, 2 down. Here comes Sore over on a fly out in the first. Should have been a sack fly, but I messed up with the base runners. With the base runners. Here we go, 1 on count. That's a line drive. Feeling a short by Turner. Go to first, in and over. Into a solo homer to Shirley, left center field by Chris Bryant to score. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 0. There's Justin Turner. 2 on count. And he swung and missed. 2-2 now. That's a fly ball routine for Hap. And he makes the catch one down. And here comes Cody Bellinger. 47 home runs last year. That's a ground ball, and it's a ground ball where no one was. And he's going to be easily in with a one-out double. And the throw's thrown away, and the catcher runs up and gets it. Well, I was thinking that no, in the third, no one was under the ball. Cody Bellinger stays right where it is, though. Oh, yeah, 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that was be a off-balance throw by Bias. What a play, but the runner at center stays where he is. Here comes Corey Cedar. Hits the outfield, should score Bellinger in second. 2-2 count. That's a line drive. That will get down. Bellinger around third. He'll score. And Cedar will stay at first base. It's an RBI single by Corey Cedar, and he has cut the Cubs lead in half at 1 at 2-1. Anyway, here's Will Smith, 1-1 count. There's the 12th service, and it's blocked by Contreras. Right, then it stays where it is. He did swing, so it's 1-2. Here we go, 1-2. That's a ground ball. Bias throws it to Bodie for the force in and over, but it's a 2-out RBI single by Corey Cedar. The score is now the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1 after 3.5 innings of play. We're back here at Wrigley Field. Let's go out on the field and check in with Heidi Waddy.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting.
It's not Joe Madden. Joe Madden's the Angels manager now. Thank you. Thank you, Heidi. And here comes Wilson Contreras. Leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the 4th. That was a sort of a hanging changeup, but here we go. 1-2 count to Contreras, the catcher. For the Cubs, that's another foul ball. Here we go, another 1-2 count. That's the round 1 of Muncie. Another unassisted, three unassisted round ball. One down. There's Jason Hayward shifting onto the right infield and outfield. That's a ground ball, and he punches it past the diving Cedar in the left center field. It's a 1-out single for Jason Hayward. Here we go. 1-0 count. And now he blew the fastball right by a 90 only. I mean, that was not that fast of a fastball. 1-2 count. That's a fly ball, and that ball is caught by Betts, 2 down. Our top pitch speed comparison, 94 miles per hour for Darvish, and 91 miles per hour for Kershaw. Alright, a 1-1 count. David Bodie. That's a ground ball. Pass! The slide in Muncie, and that's it through at home. Oops. But the two out single, 2 runners on, 2 outs now for the Cubs in the bottom of the 4th. For the pitcher now, so here we go, 1-1 count. And he blew the fastball at 90 only. I mean, his top speed's only 91 for Kershaw. And that is low. And the changeup's a good eye by the pitch by Darvish. 2-2 count. Foul ball. 2-2 count. Another foul ball. Good battle between Darvish and Kershaw. Here we go. 2-2 count. And he gave him a 12-6 curve and ground ball. He only has 4 speed and got him. The Cubs stranded a pair of runners. We're through 4 in Game 3. The scores: the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. So remember, there's a universal DH. In this world, pitchers still do that. We're back in the second oldest part of the major. Let's go down the field, check in with Taniwani. Or let's go on the field, check in with Taniwani again.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So
Really
the
see
focus
him.
going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Andy Heidi.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Alright, 2-1 down.
Down to 2-1.
That's a ground ball and just missed center base umpire Dave Lawrence. And the leadoff man's on, 74 speed at first base, which is Gavin Lutz, represents the tie and run. And now it's a pitcher spot, and 1-1 down, and he squares, and it's all a tapper, and Rizzo's gonna gamble for second, got him there, and Kershaw beats it out. But they do get the lead runner, so not really what you wanted that first center face, obviously. 1-1 down to Betts now. I said, well, that could be two. To Steven Betts, to center boy, to first. Double play, got him! Double play! And David Boyd really paid the price at center base, as that was a good slide by Kershaw with a jacket on to keep his arm warm. Halfway home in game 3 of story, the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. That's what I wear to keep his arm warm if it's like here when it's really cold. If it was like 100 degrees, obviously I wouldn't do that. 1-1 count. I did a home run last at bat. And also had a single, and that's a shift in the first, and a solo home run in the third. There's 2-2 with a home run, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Yeah, it's 55 degrees there, 106 miles per hour blowing in from right field. So it's for game 4 of the LCS, it was 50 degrees. Wind was 9 miles per hour blowing in from center field. Here, well, it's 55 degrees there, wind 6 miles per hour blowing in from right field. So almost similar. 1-2 down. That's a fly ball. It's a routine for Betts. Going to his left, and he makes a catch in right field. 1 down. And then Rizzo. Two down. That's a fly ball trying a long run to his left as Peterson has to run a long way. Right to his own straightaway left. Right to his own catch by Peterson in straightaway left field. 2 down. And looks like that's so trash. How long it is. I say like that. It's probably over 100 feet. Is he at Josh Peterson? Top speed 17 miles per hour. Round efficiency 97 round efficiency. Exactly 100 feet round efficiency. Or you cover exactly 100 feet. That was a long run. Here's Tommy Baez. That was hit on the nose. Right to Lutz on a short hop. 2 down, or in and over, pardon me. We're through 5 at scores. The Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Here we go. Dodgers still 12 more outs to work with, down by 1. Here's Muncy. That's a ground ball. Another one of those. And he's gonna stay at first base as the time runs on base. If he hit it, would have been a ground ball to Brian or someone if they had shift on. Here we go. And Turner's bunted and he fouled it 1 and 2. Kind of bunted way too foul. You gotta hit it somewhere where they don't have a chance at second. And he's gonna bunt again. Earlier square, he struck him out. He can't even connect. Well, if he fouled the bunt with 2 strikes, it's a strike down, even connect it. Here comes Bellinger, who had that double and then the shift last time. That's a ground ball off of Darvish. And Bellinger will be safe at first. 2 runners on, 1 out. Timer at center base. The go-aheader coming to the plate for Josh Peterson. Here we go, 1-1 count. Foul ball. Here we go. Tying run and the go-aheader's on base. And that was laced foul. That wasn't center cut, but it wasn't a strike zone. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. Second one. That's a double play and a good stretch of deep spot on the bat by Rizzo. Middle of 6, the score remains 2-1 Chicago. Here we go. No action either bullpen. Remember, the Dodgers bullpen is under the stands in right center field, and the Cubs bullpen is under the stands in left center field. It used to be down the lines, but now they're under the stands in left center field, the Cubs, and right center field, the Dodgers. That's a fly ball into the gap, but that is shipped on to the right infield and outfield. Caught by Peterson in the left center field. 1 down. Cubs scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third. Dodgers scored 1 somewhere. That was hit. Again, it almost hit the center base by Dave Lawrence. Another hit for Contreras, or at least a hit for Contreras. I'm not sure. Indians. And here comes Hayward, 2-2, 2 singles. Runner at first, 1 out. That was a fly ball, and that won't be gone, but it will find the seats. 1-2. Here we go, 1-2 count. That's a tamper. Will it stay fair? Could be a hit if it stays fair. And Turner slaps it, or hits it, or touches it when it's a foul ball. 1-2 down. That's the ground ball. It's almost impossible to get 2. Second one. First. Double play. Got the double play. And the score remains. The Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Here's Corey Seager. Yeah. The Cubs got 1 in the first, 1 and 1 in the third. The Dodgers got 1 in the fourth. That's yeah. He drove in the only run for the Dodgers in the fourth. That's a ground ball. That ball is past the diving Bodie. Seager's on. The sending straight hit, and the tie runs on base. When the Fisher bat third of the game. Tie runs. Here we go. And they're gonna bunt him over, and now fielded by Byers, glove flip the Rizzo 1 down. By the time it moves up to center base with only 1 away. Score decision of the Saturday Sports. Here comes Lutz, but if you don't. But now, I mean, problem is his response on that 3-2 count. That's a ground ball off of Darvish, running on the second, throw to first, got him. That's the pitcher spot. By the time at center makes him 2 away. And you're probably not see a pinch hitter here. And TJ Hernandez will pinch hit for Clayton Kershaw. They're starting to warm up. And Clark, or lefty, in the Dodgers bullpen under the stands in right center field. Here we go. Hunter at center base, 2 outs, full count. That's a ground. That ball is through past the diving Bodie of diving David Bodie. Throw home, save, and this game is tied. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI single by the pinch hitter Hernandez. Past the diving David Bodie. And here comes Betts. 2-2. There's Brad Whitgert in the Cubs bullpen under the stands at left center field. 1 count. That's a ground ball back to Darvish. Throw to center for the 4th inning over. 7-inning stretch time here at the second oldest ballpark in the majors. The score, the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 2. And our Brennan, this new pitcher. Alex Herrera, 80 appearances in the regular season, sits in the regular 11 holes, 55 innings pitched, 3.27 ERA, and you saw what a whip was and how many strikeouts he had, how many walks he had. Okay, 1-2 down. That's a fly ball. That ball is rocked, but it will die in the Betts' glove in right center field. 1 down. Cubs got the first 2 runs in the first and third. The Dodgers at the next 2 in the 4th and 7th. Here's David Bodie. That's a line drive, and that will fall in front of Betts. He plays the hop, going around base. Going away in the bottom of 7th. And here's another pitcher spot, and they're Brennan Steven Susher Jr. to pinch it for Yu Darvish. Here we go. It's 2 for 4 in the postseason with a home run and another hit. That's a line. That was a hanging changeup, but right at Bellinger. 2 down. Now it's 2 for 5. But that isn't Sindel on the home run. Well, here comes Bryant. 2 for 3. The homer, Sindel on an RBI. Obviously, run scored on the home run. Here we go. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball of Muncy. In and over. And the 7th, the score remains 2-2. And our Brennan, this new guy. Brandon Witt, 44 appearances in the regular season, 2-2 record, 0 for no saves, no save opportunities, 34 and 2/3 innings pitched, 5.71 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, 49 strikeouts, and 13 walks. Here's Muncy. That's a line drive, and trying to take advantage of that shift. He had the shift on, and he did it again. And this one's harder, and that ball will go all the way to the Ivy. And he's on with a leadoff double, and it represents the go-ahead run. Here comes Turner. Straight down a bounce. That's a ground ball. Did the runner over. Runs goes to third. Go-ahead run at third base. We're going 1 away. Now the infield's probably going to come in. So Turner is got the runner over. Here comes Bellinger. 2 through a double single and a run scored. Infield's in. 2-1 count. That's a one. Caught! And it's a double play! And the inning's over! A 5 unassisted double play and the inning's over! 2-2 after 7.5. Oh my. That ball was hit on the nose by Bellinger. Caught by Bryant, and then he tagged Muncy before he got back to third base. It was a 5 unassisted double play, and it remains 2-2. That's a line drive that won't get down. Rizzo's on. He represents the go-ahead run, and you're probably going to see some more a pinch runner here. Well, I don't know because if you go to substitutions, it doesn't let you do a pinch runner. I've seen that before. Yeah, I'm just going to Albert Moore Jr. pinch run for Anthony Rizzo at first base. Here we go. 2-1 count. And he bunts! What a bunt! It's fielded by Turner! And he's out at first. But the sacrifice bunt scores the decision as a sacrifice 5-3. And here comes Schwarber with a go-ahead run at center base and 1 away. 1-2 down. That's a round ball, fielded by Cedar. Jeter jump throw! Safe at first! The runner stays where he is, but Schwarber's on. Now it's double plays in order for Contreras. Here we go. 2-2 count. That's a round ball. That should be 2. Muncy. Cedar. The pitcher covering safe. And it continues. Runs in the corners. 2 outs now for the Cubs. For Jason Hayward. They're starting to warm up. Pedro buys in the Dodgers bullpen under the stands in right center field. Here we go. 1-0 count. That's a fly ball. It's shallow. And it is caught! What a catch! To possibly save the game! What a play by Peterson! As if he didn't catch that, it would have at least scored 1, and if it got past, then it would have scored 2 probably. End of 8, the score is 2-2. And he can't play first, but oh my, what a play by both teams. Bryant, 5 unassisted double play with a go-ahead run at third base and 2 away. Here, runs in the corners, 2 outs. Again, go-ahead run at third base, obviously there's also a runner at first. Oh my goodness. I paused this, but I mean, if he didn't catch that, it's only at least score 1. And if it got past it, though, it's probably only score 2. Said he I'm in shock. We're going down. I said round ball, it's up the middle. I have to switch up more, that's what I forgot. Going on a base. Runner at first, nobody on the run at first represents the go-ahead run. I had to switch him more up. But I know how to do that. And Daniel Escasso replaced Albert Moore Jr. at first base defensively. And Peterson was on that single. And Chris Sale a pinch run for Jock Pearson at first base. 1-1 count, and now Cedar squares. That's a pop-up! And he caught it! And a runner is at the first base, but that was a wasted opportunity to try to tie on the scoring position, or to go at the scoring position. Didn't work, though. Here's Will Smith. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. Ball is passed not in the scout cell. 2 runners on, 1 out for the Dodgers in top of the 9th. Here comes Alvin Lutz. 1 run down. That's a line drive. That won't get down. 1 will score. The runner at first goes to third, and the batter Lutz goes to second. It's a double. An RBI double, and the Dodgers take the lead. And the pitcher spot now. And AJ Powell pinch hit for the pitcher. And starting off Kenley Jansen. Pedro Baez is ready and waiting. And Kenley Jansen is the righty ready and waiting, which is Pedro Baez. And the righty warming up is Kenley Jansen. Infield and 1 on town. That's a line drive. Should score from the runner from third. Caught by Hayward. Both runners advance. Throw home is offline. Off the third base line, and the Dodgers take a 4-2 lead. Runner at third, 2 outs now, and the Dodgers get some insurance. And the pinch hitter, AJ Pont, gets a RBI single. Or a sac fly and RBI. Here's Betts. That's a ground ball. Field out of the scout zone and opens. Into RBI double by Davin Lutz, and a sac fly and RBI by AJ Pond, the pinch hitter for the pitcher. The Cubs need 2 at a time, 3 to win the bottom of the 9th. Middle of 9 to score. The Dodgers 4, and the Cubs 2. So remaining the day and play left field after he pinch ran for Jock Peterson. And then Brennan, Kenley Jansen has 2 saves in the postseason, which you have to save in game 1 and 3 of the NLDS. 2 appearances in the postseason, 2 for 2 on saves, 2 innings pitched, no ERA, no strikeouts, no walks, 250 averages with right-handed batters, and no averages with left-handed batters. There we go. Due is 7, 8, 9 for the Cubs in the bottom of the 9th. Have Bodie in the pitcher spot, so, and then if you can somehow and then you can get Ryan up hopefully. That was a foul ball. You need 2. Cutter forcing that one on a slider on Jansen. 1-2 down. That was hit on the nose, but caught by Lutz. Perfect. 1 down. And here comes Bodie. He's got it 1 base runner, but Bryant the flight. 1 on down. That's a ground ball, and it's going to be up to a pinch hitter now. 2 down. I mean, if the pinch hitter's down, Bryant can tie the end with a home run. So L4 now, a 4-3 ground out. And who is it? And they only have Tipnis. And there are Brennan, Jason Tipnis to pinch hit for the pitcher. If he can get on, Brian's coming to play. Here we go. That's a foul ball. Shits is on them right in the empty and outfield. Cubs down at final strike now. Down at final strike and out. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's a fly ball. That ball is rocked. Retreated is Bellinger. And he makes the catch on the edge of the warning track. And the Dodgers win game 3. They had a 2-1 series lead in the NLCS. And now they have a chance that they do the World Series, that they do win game 4 and 5. But however, game 4 and 5 are right here at Wrigley Field. They take a 2-1 series lead, and they are guaranteed another home game. There's no way they're not. They are guaranteed another home game, unless obviously if they win it, unless they win, obviously that's 2 games. But there's no way that they're gonna lose a series and never did a home game. If they win the series, they never did another home game. But obviously they'll get a home game in the World Series. But they are guaranteed another home game in the series, unless obviously unless they win game 4 and 5. But game 4 and 5 are in Chicago. So who knows? There's last line score, winning pitcher for the Dodgers, and Corker, top hitter for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, losing pitcher for the Cubs, Brandon Richter, and a top hitter for the Cubs, Chris Bryant. And it was 2-0 early. The Cubs got 1 in the first, 1 in the third, and then the Dodgers got 1 in the fourth, 1 in the seventh, and 2 in the ninth. Kenley Jansen, number 74, that's closing pitcher, got his 3rd save and his 3rd. He's our top player of the game for game 3. 1 innings pitch, no hits, no allowed, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and no home runs.
Angeles. They're taking a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Adam Kalari takes home the win.
Alan Tartt, it's a win. He moves to 1-0 in the postseason. Brand Whitdrick, it's a loss. He falls to 0-1 in the postseason. Kenley Jansen gets a save, his third of the postseason. And for Game 4 of the ALCS closer, Brand I'm not supposed to say this, but I don't know if they won the game. You might have heard like the first like letter or two of the closer's first name. But the closer for both teams, Brad Hanna, Brandon Workman, I don't know tell you who player of the game was, but I'm gonna tell you that for Game 4 of the ALCS, the closer was the player of the game, so it was Brett Hanna or Brandon Workman. So that means you'll find out 50-50 chance, and you'll find we already know who won. It was the player of the game for Game 4 of the ALCS was Brandon Workman. And then obviously the player of the game for Game 3 of the NLCS is Kenley Jansen. I'm not sure why it's a closer for the 2 straight games. I'm doing Game 5 of the ALCS. I think after I obviously I post this video, and then I think after dinner I would film the next episode of Vinny J of the show series, and then play Game 5 of the ALCS. I think. Yeah, alright guys, I'm closing no board. If you like the episode, the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see episode number 30 of its MLB Show 20 Postseason series. See you in episode number 30, and eat a lot of bacon.